Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Six Pack Sarah. I have a little haul today. This is my party closeout that I used at the same time that I got business supplies for our new catalog coming in March. We'll switch over from fall to winter into spring and summer scents and products. So I went ahead and got a few business supplies to start me off, and I'll just show you what we got this time. First, a pack of catalogs. So all my customers pretty much will get one of these, and you'll be able to look at all the goodies in paper format. And if you just want a digital copy, I can send you a link for that. So if you are one of my customers, let me know. Or contact me if you just are looking for someone to help you out. I can help you get a digital catalog, and then you can look at all the things that are coming in to the new catalog, and that's fun to see in person or on the web or online if you want to see them before they release. Otherwise, they will be available on my website starting March 1st. Then I also got Scent of the Month stickers. I decided not to get the kit. Right now I'm trying to be really careful about which things I invest in, although I really could have invested in the Scent of the Month kit for February because I really like this one and it would have been put to good use. But I'm going to give my customers stickers so they can do a rub and sniff sticker and kind of get a hint of what it's like, because sometimes you just want to know, is it automatic yes or no before you try investing in anything. And the other actual business supply I got was the new testers. These are really loud. So I got the transition kit. You can purchase individual testers for $1 through a consultant. But I've found that usually they have, even though there's 10 new releases, there's usually enough scents that were Scent of the Month or limited time offers that they bring back that it ends up being cheaper to get the whole thing. So I do have some extra testers, but that way I can sniff the new things myself and let local customers smell some things. So if you are interested in smelling anything and you're local to me, let me know. I was going to show you, my 2-year-old already got into them, and she took my really nice cross-stitch scissors and jabbed this one up. So I'm going to have to, sometime when I order, spend $1 and get one replaced. So I'm glad they do them individually as well, in case you need a replacement one or you want a couple more of a certain scent. You can actually melt these if you want to. You just kind of it's harder to get the wax out unless you take your kid's scissors and pop them out. But sometimes you can warm them up a little bit on your warmer and then get it popped out or whatever. It gets out, it's just a little harder. So I will go through in another video the 10 new scents. I didn't get the bar size of them because I'm not a spring summer person very much. Yes, I enjoy all year, spring and summer, but I prefer fall and winter. And for scents, I really, really, really like fall and winter. And spring and summer are very hit and miss to me. I'm very picky. And reading the names and the scent notes of most of the new ones, I was like, I'm not going to like most of these. Now, I have sniffed them myself already, and there's a couple that I could enjoy, but they're also not like I need to have them. So we'll see if I end up purchasing any. Again, like I said, I'm just trying to be careful and use what I have, so we'll see which ones I decide to do, and I will kind of talk over those scents in that video. But here we have it, a whole bunch of scents. I have to go through and reorganize my testers so that my current case is current, and get rid of the other ones. Sometimes I melt through the old ones. Sometimes I just set them aside in case they come back later, or if I want to do a separate kit later. We'll see. Okay. So again, this was a party closeout, so I had some free credit to use. I had, I think, one half off item, and then they do have a party, it's a way to bonus for things, but it's an extra half off that each party can have. And sometimes I use them for customer gifts, and sometimes I use them for our church things or whatever we're doing. But I went ahead and got this, remember what it's called, Tabletop Diffuser Burst. And they are changing the names of anything that uses pods. It will be a Scentsy Air, and then there'll be a Scentsy Air this or that. So this, I don't remember what they all are yet, but this will be a Scentsy Air. In fact, this might be the regular Scentsy Air in the new catalog. I don't know. But they have had this. I haven't checked if they're still available, but they put these with the Valentine's collection as a bundle. So I was able to get one of these plus a pack of pods, which is normally $10. They had it, if I remember right, they had the bundle as $35 and they used a half off on it. So it was $17.50 for a $30 item plus a $10 item. So that was exciting. And I've had my eye on this, but wasn't sure if I should get it. I'm not going to take it out of the plastic right now, but it's a really pretty pink, soft, like a blush pink. And it's got these pretty daisy flower type design on it. And what you do is you plug it in. You just plug it in with a USB. You have to have your own USB hookup, but a USB, then plug it into the device, and then you can put 1 or 2 pods in, and I'll show you the pods. But then you can get just air fragrance. It's not melted wax, so it's not going to be messy in any way if someone gets into it. But I will say those are ceramic, so I tried keeping a different one in my toddler's bedroom, and she got to it and it fell and it cracked. So they are breakable, but the pods themselves are safe as far as getting into. They're even safer than the testers, because they can't be jabbed up with the wax. Anyway, I did use the continual half off for a pack of pods. Not a pack, a 6-pack, because they still are doing buy 5 get 1 free through this month, and so I went ahead and took advantage of that. They used to do, like, it would be buy 5 get 1 free, you could get that half off, and now it's just you can put the 6-pack bundle in and get it half off. So it was $30 instead of $60 for 6 packs of pods. So it's still an investment, but these do last quite a while. So and I use them at church, but they're nice at church because then there's no mess, as I've mentioned, and you can turn them on and off with just a tap of the button. I'll show you what I got in the 6-pack. This is Snowberry. This is one of my first Scentsy scents I've been using for forever. They had retired it. They didn't bring it into the fall winter catalog a couple years ago. I think it was like 3 years ago. And then I think it was 2023 catalog, they brought it back because everyone was so mad. And they've had it around for so long, people just love it. So you would just take out one of these pods, and you can actually, it doesn't matter which way, if it's this way or this way. The label is this way, but it also works this way. And you can use 1 or 2 depending on if you want to use extra strength. I usually like to pinch my penny, so to speak, and just use 1 at a time. It usually works out, or maybe I'll add in a second once the first one has kind of died down. And then they'll just kind of go for a while. I haven't used them consistently enough to tell you, for me, how long I do feel like they last. And because when I use them at church, I don't want to just turn them on all week and then leave them, and I've forgotten them before, and then no one's around to really smell them except for my husband, and he doesn't care if they're scent on. But then so sometimes if you leave them on for an entire week, they will die out, and to me that's too fast, so I turn it on and off when I come in and out of church. I also got Johnny Appleseed, which is a really nice apple scent. It's just really kind of neutral. It's a good apple. It doesn't offend too many people. and it smells clean to me. So I use this one both at church and in my kitchen when I feel like having a pod thing out, which the new one I think will be nice to have there, because the other one I have is just a mini disc, and it's kind of easy to knock over and let the pod go flying. So I don't always have it out since, you know, we were using your kitchen working a lot. But this smells really good, so I'll use the wax, I'll use these, and I have all-purpose cleaning concentrate, which they've discontinued in just that scent. They have it in other scents, but I really like it, and I have it in counter clean. I think I still have some left. So I really like Johnny Appleseed as like a not chemical smelling cleaning scent, which is nice. Vanilla bean buttercream. This I can use anywhere. If I put out a pot and put this on, I'm totally good. I can't do too much in my toddler's bedroom because I don't want it too over scented, but I can keep a wall fan diffuser there and put in this, or candy cane buttercream. Both of these are good. I don't think these smell super minty in the pods, but they're nice and neutral and just kind of freshen it up. So both of those I can either use at church or at our house. I went ahead and tried Pinkberry Sandalwood. The other place I use these is in our air purifier, and that's in our master bedroom. My husband doesn't love a ton of scent, but usually when I do the pods, it's a little less potent if I use the right ones. But this one, I think it smells like kind of like a nice body care. I don't know how to describe what it is, but I pretty much like it. I used one bar once and that was pretty good, but I took a break, and so I thought I'd try again for spring. So Pinkberry Sandalwood is kind of like a sweet body care type scent, and if you like sandalwood in any form, you should like that pretty well. It's not too intense. And then I also got white pumpkin and driftwood. This one, I tried the wax when it came out a couple years ago, and I liked the idea of it, but it was too intense when I would warm it. But the pods are a little more true to what the bar was on cold for me. So I can put this in my husband's bedroom, and it kind of smells like we used a lot of cologne or something. Like it lingers in the air more than just as if you sprayed cologne, but it smells good to me like that. So it works good in a bedroom for me, with my picky nose. Alright, and then the last pot I got, which was in the bundle with the Scentsy air thing. I always forget the names because I don't use them as much. Sweetheart Sugar Cookie. This was one of the Valentine's scents. I've gotten the bar of wax, and it's slightly cherry, slightly almond extracty, but I like that scent. There's a little hint of a musk in here that makes it not perfect for me, but I do like it. So I thought I'd try that in pods, and that could probably go in my 2-year-old's bedroom, our bedroom, or at church, or wherever I decide to put it out. So I liked that one. Okay, that's all of the pods that I got. Okay, I went ahead and got 2 room sprays. I don't know if there's any left now, but they had some of the fall winter scents room sprays in clearance because a year or so ago we changed the formula from an oil-based to a water-based. So they put the old oil-based ones in clearance, and I like vanilla bean buttercream, as you saw, so I went ahead and grabbed that. And then, since they're 10% off this month, well, I guess everything is right now, I got the scent of the month, Luck of the Rainbow, and I really like this scent a lot. I'll talk about it more when I get my bar out, but it's lemony, and I really like lemon scents. So this will be good in bathrooms, in kitchens, in the church, anywhere. And I think I'll use that one more than most of my room sprays. I don't remember to use them very much, except for when we have diaper smell or yucky kitchen smell, really. But they come in handy. We've got a fragrance flower. These are basically a reed diffuser, but with a flower on top. So they package them separate from the oil goes in one and the flower goes in the other. And I'm not used to opening these boxes. but I use these mostly at church again. So they come with a flower, and it sticks in the oil. And our church bathroom doesn't have any plugs, so I can't put one of the wall fan diffusers. I can't put any Scentsy warmers in the bathroom, but our women's bathroom, I've been putting one in. So like I said, you put the flower in you take off the cover and put it in there. And then it has just oil that soaks up the flower and scents your space. This one's in Blue Grotto, which I'm fairly certain I put in our women's bathroom either last fragrance flower or the one before. And it's a nice, to me that's also a nice, like, the bathroom smells nice and fresh type of scent. It's not like floral and weird. It doesn't mix weirdly with other scents. So I really found that Blue Grotto works in our bathroom. And I've had them last a couple months. I actually have 2 in there right now. I put in, if I remember right, Lemon Lime Fizz, which was in the Easter collection last year. And I don't remember which one I did first. Lemon Lime Fizz and Blue Grotto, I believe, are the 2 that are in there. And I put one in, and then when it was gone, I added the second one. And it, the first one, like, I could still smell it, but the oil was completely gone. So I went ahead and just left it, and I've been able to smell them. I think I've had the first one in there for at least 6 months now, if not longer. I finally can't really smell anything, so I went ahead and ordered this one. So I will put the Blue Grotto one at our church. And then I got Sweetheart Sugar Cookie from the Easter collection, because I do like that one, so I thought I would try that. Let me see, I think it might be pink, if I remember right. Yes, pink oil. They started doing pink oil for some fragrance flowers, and it goes over really well. So then when the flower sucks it up, the actual flower turns whatever color the oil is, which is pretty fun. Okay, we are almost done. We just need to go over my wax bars. I tried really hard not to get too many because this is a club month for me, so I'm gonna have plenty of bars for that later. So I went and ahead and got a 6-pack of bars. If you do it with credits, you still get the buy 5 get 1 free pricing. And so I did that, and then I added in 2 scent of the months because I love it. I went with Pinkberry Sandalwood. This one is staying in the catalog between catalogs, but as I mentioned, I took a break from it and I wanted to try it out again. So since it's spring now, I thought, or it's, you know, heading into spring, I thought I would try it out this spring, and to see how I like it now as opposed to when I first tried it. But I do think I will really like that this spring. I got Candy Cane Buttercream. This one is retiring at the end of this month, and I like this one, although I often don't reach for it because it is on the lighter side. But I did get down to just 1 bar, and I had quite a few from stocking up last year, and it was in my club between seasons. But I like this one, so I thought I would try it again. So there's Candy Cane Buttercream. Then another one that is retiring, but I have the potential to use all year, or especially during the cold months, which is pretty much 9 months out of the year. Salted Caramel Toffee is really good to me. I mentioned it in another video, but when I first tried it, I was underwhelmed. I just thought it was kind of boring. But then at some point, I decided to mix Sugar Cookie with it, which you can only get in a brick in Scentsy Club right now. And I mix it with a lot of things. So I mixed it with this, and it blew me away. I loved it so much. And I recently tried that mixture in our master bedroom, and that blew me away even more than I remember being blown away. So I really like that. And it's something that I could definitely melt most of the year. So I wanted to make sure to have an extra one, and it will definitely be in my club. Caramel Apple Craze. This one is retiring as well, because as a caramel apple scent, they think it's appropriate only in fall and winter. But it makes me happy. So every once in a while, I also want this one outside of fall and winter. So I wanted to make sure I had one to melt, even though it's out of catalog. Then we got Vanilla Amber. This one I've been obsessed with. Fortunately, it's sticking around between catalogs. I was gonna be really mad if they didn't, because it's really good. To me, it smells a lot like Victoria's Secret's Amber Romance. For some reason I'm blanking. I think that's the name. But it's one of the only actual, I call it perfume, but body sprays I use regularly. And to me it's very, very similar. So this works for me everywhere. Pretty much I could warm it, but I especially like it in our bedroom. Like, then it smells like I'm getting ready for something fun. It's also a good mixer, so I'll put it with other scents that I maybe just need to tone down or something, and it's a good vanilla for that. It's in the bakery section, and I'm calling it like a perfume body spray, but it's kind of like in between those two. So it doesn't to me smell super bakery, but it is like a sweet vanilla that so it's kind of like a bakery vanilla body spray, but it's not actually perfumey, because I'm very sensitive to perfumey things and don't like them. So, okay, so those are the catalog bars I got to kind of tide me over. I'm hoping I can hold off on ordering most of the early spring, because I've got plenty of Scentsy Club bars and other bars from last year to use. But then I remembered March scent of the month, and I do kind of like some of the testers, so we'll see if I can actually make it very long. But I'm hoping to only bring in a couple bars between March and April. Cross my fingers. But one of the bars I decided to try in this order, instead of getting another catalog bar, it was Isle of Clover. They just came out with this on Monday, last Monday, because I ordered it already. It's for St. Patrick's Day, their St. Patrick's Day collection, and the scent notes are like green grass and apple and clover, I think. And I love the scent scents it used to have, fresh cut grass, like absolute perfection to me. It's like you open the windows and someone's mowing the lawn, and to me that's just one of the best scents ever. So to me that one was perfect. I've tried other grassy scents that I don't love because they're too perfumey, so I took a chance on this one, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be too perfumey for me, but I won't know till I put it in the warmers. I like it in theory, but it is leaning perfumey, and I often, if it's perfumey on cold, then it's usually worse on warm, for me at least. Like I said, I am very picky, especially with summer, spring and summer scents, but I think I will enjoy it, but I might have to mix it with either Vanilla Amber or Vanilla Cream, which is a vanilla scent from my club. We will see, but I'm thinking it probably will not be able to replace fresh cut grass for me. There was a Yankee scent that was very similar in nature that I had, like one of those little round cup things they had, and I was hoping that would be fresh cut grass, and that if I remember right, this reminds me a lot of that one, whereas like almost there, but then also perfumey. And I forget what it was, but it was definitely like a shamrock scent, some sort of thing. The last two items I got are the February scent of the month, and this is called Luck of the Rainbow. It supposedly has like orange and lemon and something else in it. I don't have any of the scent notes with me, but it smells, to me and to my kids, they go, "What is it?" And I go, "It's a yellow starburst." And they're like, "Yes, it's a yellow starburst." But I think it's so yummy and good, and I put it on wanting to see if it would be too intense, and it's very bright and very there, but it's not, it doesn't turn like lemon cleaner to me at all. It still smells like lemon candy. The Harry Potter collection that had bakery type things in it had a lemon bar, lemon sherbet, and that one almost smelled like this to me, but then, especially once I put it in the warmers, I was like, oh, it smells like I just used a lemon cleaner. My husband was happy it smelled like that because he likes the smell of cleaners. I don't love the smell of cleaners, so I avoid them at all cost. and use natural things or Scentsy or whatever. But this one to me, both in the bar and in the warmers, just smells really good and bright and yellowy. Lemony. Sorry. Yellow and lemon are the same in my brain. I'm not sure yet, but upon smelling it for the first time, I said, if this does well for me, then it can replace all of my, almost all my lemons. Probably not lemon sorbet, but I was like, I might be able to take yellow out of my club, sparkling yellow. I might be able to take lemon lime fizz out of my club. And then lemon lime fizz is now in the catalog for spring summer, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I love it a lot. So I've only warmed like half of a bar, but both 2 or 3 times that I've warmed it, I was very, very happy. So yeah, so I got 2 of those. I think I have pods of it in my Scentsy club that I will show you once my second box gets here. And then I showed you the room spray, and I would like it in all the things. So yeah, so that's what I got in my party closeout haul. Like I said, I will come back someday with my first impressions reviews of my testers. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to see from me. Right now I'm just planning on really doing my club hauls and the tester videos, but if you want to see me talk about what's coming up in the new catalog or anything, let me know ideas that you want me to put videos out for. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a great one. Bye.